Welcome back to Meet Us in the Ring, where hopefully there will be no tech issues today.
Please, no. Please, no. I can't take it.
Maddie, how are you doing, my queen?
I'm doing better than last week. It's been a
Yeah.
good week. I feel like it was a good week
Oh,
this
good.
week. I feel like it was a good week.
Good. It was a little bit better for me too. I've been doing Uber Eats and trying to make some money.
Oh,
Girl.
you've actually been like working it?
Yeah.
I used to do DoorDash when I lived in Philly.
I did DoorDash like back in like 2017 when it was still like really new.
Yeah.
And then like long story short, tried to set it up again. So many issues. So I said F that. So I do Uber Eats. I'm on the wait list for like every other app, like Grubhub, Instacart, Spark. Like
wait list?
Yes, girl. They're like we're not like adding on new drivers in your area. So you're on a wait list until a spot opens up because this job market sucks and nobody can get a job. So they're turning to these apps. You
that
know?
sucks, dude.
Yeah. So, but your girl's still trying. And she's here.
You should be a bartender.
I've thought about it, but I'm like, I think the part that I would hate the most is like having to like change the kegs and like all that type of stuff.
I love that. The amount of like I love it, but I get injured at least like once a week. Not this week though. Not this week. Didn't get injured this week.
Yeah. No, you were getting turned.
I mean, that's more if you work at like a brewery or a beer garden like I do, changing kegs. You don't really have to do that if you're at like a full service bar.
Oh.
Think about
Interesting. I don't know.
I feel like you're too nice though.
What do you mean?
Like I am very kind of rough around the edges from this job, but like I feel like you are like you have to deal with some assholes.
Yeah, I'm too sensitive probably.
Like I had some guy be like, we have happy hour and he's like, he got 3 beers. He's like, why are these? What do you mean $30? Why is this not $3? And I was so dumb. I was like,
what?
Why would this be $3, sir? He's like, it's $1 beer. I was like, no, motherfucker, it's $1 off a beer, not you idiot. Like stupidest customer of the week right there. Oh, my coworkers watched this show. Sorry.
Oh.
Well, we're not talking about them, so yeah. It's fine.
I'm sure they complain about the customers too.
Oh yeah.
No, but like customer service definitely is like something that I'm good at, but not in terms of like dealing with stuff like that.
What about like fast-paced environments?
Yeah, like I'm fine. You know, I get overwhelmed sometimes, but I do my best, you know.
Period.
But anyway, enough about us and our random ass job market.
Beginning of show rambles. Who do we have in the chat? We got Zach, Fernando, Trey, we got Eric, we got Cap. What up, Cap? And that's all we got so far. What's going on, guys?
Nice. Thank you guys for being here and sticking with us through my atrocious situation last week.
Yeah, we apologize for last week's episode. Like, I'm pretty sure you could see how irritated I was getting to, and that's when I was like, turn the show off. Like, I'm gonna get mad.
that one video that's like, cut the show.
Yeah, that was
literally
it was very that. What's going on, Maria? It was very that. Well, why are we here today? What are we talking about?
Well, we're on the very short road to Evolution because it is literally this upcoming weekend, and we're not doing predictions because half the matches aren't made because they literally had 2 weeks to build this show. So we're just going to kind of talk about all the things that are leading up to it right now and kind of the situation that Evolution is in right now. And we also have Saturday night main event, which is like...
Really?
They're literally back to back. Saturday night main event is always on Saturday. Evolution is on Sunday.
Didn't we just have a Saturday night main event?
Literally like 2 or 3 weeks ago. Yeah. I'm like, what are we doing?
I can't. I'm over it.
I'm over the Saturday night main events. To be honest, I'm already... We've had like 3 this year already.
They've already taken away the special aspect of it. Like they should do... like, I don't know, 2 or 3 a year. Also heavy on this. Like, I would not watch that over All In. Because All In has some really good matches queued up. And I'm not watching...
All In Texas?
Yes. I'm not watching Saturday. Oh, no way. Is that this week too?
That is Sunday, like morning, afternoon-ish, I think.
What the fuck?
It's either Saturday afternoon or like Sunday afternoon, and then Evolution is after.
What's going on, Nas?
Like,
Oh my god, that's insane.
because they're trying to like overshadow AEW, and it's like, I get it, but we're having 3 shows in the same weekend. Like, that's insane. You are running your talent into the ground.
And also, like, creative and booking is terrible right now. So why should we be excited at all for these shows?
But like, do you remember when like a storyline would be going for like months before they even had a match, and now it's like they have to build stories in 2 weeks before the next pay-per-view?
CM Punk and Drew McIntyre was like perfection. I wish they would
It was.
do that
It was very
more. I'm trying to think of like the last women's storyline that was like really good. Like Bianca Belair and Becky Lynch was chef's kiss. Bianca and Bailey wasn't even that bad. Like, at least, you know, there was always something. So it's like they have the ability.
Yeah.
I just think they're so lazy. Like, I don't understand why. Like, what's going on? Why are you guys being so fucking lazy?
I don't even think it's laziness. I think it's just too tight of turnarounds. They have no time to try to do anything. Like, from what was even the last show we had? Oh, Night of Champions. They literally have 4 shows before they have to do the next one. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah, no. Because like when we're ending whatever pay-per-view it was, and then it's like Monday Night Raw, Money in the Bank qualifying matches. It's like, oh my god, can we have like a week where it's just normal?
Like, that's enough slices. Have you seen that video?
Yes, seriously. Like, I don't know. I just get overwhelmed, and I'm like, I don't care. I don't care. What's going on, Leo? But this is also a good point. Feels like so much wrestling this weekend, from All In to Evolution to Saturday Night Main Event to Great American Bash. Very true.
Yes. And there's reports right now that Evolution has only sold 4,000 tickets. I wonder why, because you put 3 shows on the same weekend as All In, and the Beyonce concert is that weekend.
Oh no, that's setting up for failure.
Yeah, so it's like, I feel like they set them up for failure. They're like, we'll put Evolution at this time, so that,
especially on a Sunday, I thought was weird.
Yeah, because of Saturday Night Main Event. So it's like, and if Evolution does bad, which it very well might, then they can justify, see,
women don't draw.
We can't have an all-women pay-per-view because nobody's going to come. Maybe because you booked 2 other freaking shows that same weekend.
Yeah, and AEW is having like their biggest pay-per-view of the year. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys. I'm pretty sure All In is their biggest one. So I think, I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys, but it's like
it seems like it, like the way they're building it up, it seems like that's...
And the build for All In, just random side note, really good. Really good. They have been cooking it up for months. Like, they've been like, this could be it all. Like, it's just, I want WWE to do that more, and I just feel like they've been like, I'm excited. I'm not gonna watch the whole thing because 15,000 matches in one pay-per-view. It's kind of nuts, but All In is AEW's version of Mania. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking.
Yeah. And we're finally going to get the Toni Storm and Mercedes Moné match, which Toni Storm better win. She freaking better. I swear. Right? If Mercedes gets another title, I'm going to crash out.
It's going to be a 5-star classic, but I'm starting to feel like Toni's going to lose.
Don't say that.
Need her to win.
And these are your 2 girls. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I know. Also, speaking of my girls, Bianca not being at Evolution, but is like the second woman at the front of the poster is hilarious.
I mean, she might. Maybe she'll show up.
I miss her so bad. Maybe that's why I'm not watching WWE, because she's just not there. So I'm like, okay, what the hell else is there to watch?
Maybe she'll show up during the Naomi and Jade match, because they're having a match at Evolution.
Which is fun, I guess. Let's hope it's better than their previous one.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't terrible, but
no.
But yeah, so we're gonna have that. We're gonna have Tiffany Stratton versus Trish Stratus for whatever reason, because Trish wants a title opportunity for the first time in however many years. I think the last time, I think they said it was 2008 ? But that was the last time like she fought for a singles title. So they're going to do that. Obviously, we have Goldberg versus Gunther on Saturday Night Main Event. that nobody cares.
No one gives a shit. Who put this on?
And obviously, like, I mean, Gunther has to win. There's no way,
Oh,
no
I mean,
way,
yeah.
no way
There's
they can
no
give
way.
Goldberg the title.
But at this rate, I just wouldn't even put it past them. I really wouldn't. I just
I mean,
wouldn't.
this is supposed to be his retirement match, right? Like,
And let's keep him in retirement.
yeah. Do you think his son's gonna go to WWE?
I could see it, and I think that'd be
Mhm.
fun. But like, also, this is so mean, but like, who cares?
Yeah, I mean, I'm just asking, but like, because
Valid.
I think he plays football, and I think he kind of said like WWE was his backup plan, and I'm like, that's kind of rude. Like
Oh,
some people fight their, their early adulthood life just to get there, and you're like, yeah, that's my backup plan.
it's like crazy to say that too, because he has such an easy, because he could get in so easily, and then like
Yeah.
people like Cora Jade who worked their whole life to be there, and they're just like,
Mhm.
bye.
Or like Roxanne, she was training since she was 16. Becky, she was training since she was like 16 or 17, like
Yeah.
to get to WWE. And the fact that he's like, yeah, I mean, if football doesn't work out.
Dude, Roxanne would also, like, I think when she was in high school, like, she would drive like 3 hours to go to her wrestling school, 3 hours back, like, get home at like 3 a.m. and then get up for school at like
Mhm.
6 in the morning. And this guy's like, maybe I'll just go there if I can't do that.
Yeah, I'm like,
So crazy.
to be
Nepo
fair,
baby.
that's how Roman was though. That's how who else? Uh oh my gosh. Why can't Braun Breaker, like they
Mm.
all went the NFL route. Baron Corbin,
Yeah.
you know, Pat McAfee was a football player. So I don't know. They all roads tend to lead to wrestling, apparently.
Yeah, apparently so.
Nas said Brock Lesnar. You know,
He who shall not be named.
yeah, we can't stand him over here.
Period.
But we are, like I said, we're gonna have Tiffany and Trish. So I know Naomi has a match that night, but do you think she could possibly cash in at Evolution?
Nah, I see that
No.
more like they always like push Money in the Bank cash-ins for like SummerSlam. But I mean, hey, I love when WWE like pulls out surprises and stuff I don't
Yeah.
expect. Sometimes it's frustrating because we don't like the result, but then you look at the other side and it's like, well, I didn't expect that, and I kind of like that I didn't see that coming. I like unpredictability, whether or not I like Seth winning Money in the Bank. I didn't see that coming.
I didn't either.
Didn't like it, still don't like it,
No.
but I'm like, at the same time, I'm like, okay, hey, I didn't see that coming, so props for the unpredictability, I guess.
And also, maybe unpopular opinion, Seth's briefcase is ugly.
Isn't it just the green one?
No, he got a custom one.
Oh, I have to look this up. I haven't not been watching, guys. I'm so sorry. Seth Rollins.
It's black and gold. Like it looks like his old color scheme, like his old logo and everything. And I'm like,
I don't know. I kind of vibe with it.
oh my gosh. Well,
I mean, it's like nothing compared to Naomi's.
but
Why did they give him a custom case? Like, because she has the caution in the bank, like the tape. That makes sense. I hope this isn't a new thing they do where they just customize everyone's case.
Oh, I feel like it's gonna be like if they're gonna hold it for more than the night of Money in the Bank, they're gonna customize them because it's another way for them to make money because people like getting the the limited edition custom things. Like obviously, I got Tiffany's because it was pink, and I'm like, yes, give me a pink briefcase. But because they gave him a custom briefcase for Jessica.
They did.
No, probably. Because last year, Drew didn't get one because he cashed in night of. But then obviously Tiffany got hers. The year before that, Damian Priest got the custom briefcase.
The Senor in the Bank. That was
and Io didn't.
No.
Io didn't get one though.
No, she didn't.
So I don't know. I don't know if they're gonna make it a yearly thing. Maybe. I don't think Seth needed a custom one, but.
No. Naomi, like I remember saying on the show, like it was a few weeks ago, like, oh, I hope they give her like a case wrapped in the caution tape. And I'm glad they did. And I feel like that works. But like Seth didn't need a custom whatever. Who cares?
No.
They just want money. Also charging $100. What is it? $200 for this is pretty nuts.
That's how much it is for Seth's?
Yeah.
I think, what did I pay for Tiffany's? I think it was
I don't think you paid that
120.
much. Yeah.
It was 120 or 130. It wasn't $200.
Crazy.
Yeah, still bitter that it was pre-order and they charged me right away and I had to wait like 5 months to get it.
I would prefer that. I like to, because I don't like it, because Amazon, we're going on a tangent again, a side tangent, but like Amazon won't charge you until it's like shipped. And so you think you have all this money and then suddenly it leaves. Like if I buy something, I like the money to just be immediately taken out of my account. Like my flight tickets that I bought for San Diego for Survivor Series, period.
Yeah.
Love that. That was ripped out of my account. And I was like, good. Good.
What
So
airline are
excited
you
about that.
taking? Just
It's
curious.
always every time. I always end up flying effing United.
Oh,
I'm just a
girl,
United girly, I guess.
you should have done like Southwest. I mean, that's just the one I use usually.
Well, the
but-
reason I chose United was because the times lined up, the dates lined up, like because I didn't want to do a nonstop. I did want to do a nonstop. I didn't want to do like a one stop. And also their premium like business class tickets, which I bought, were pretty reasonable. So
slay.
It's just always the cards always align with me flying United, I guess.
I guess so.
I'm so excited though.
Me too.
Like, it's officially locked in now.
We still need to figure out our outfits. We need but at least you don't have to pay for hotels, so that's nice. You'll have a little bit of extra money when you're here.
Love that.
Yeah. But anyway.
Yeah, we're going to Survivor Series, guys, by the way.
Yeah. Well, hopefully. We'll see when tickets go on sale. What happens.
We'll see about the card. I feel like we should just do what we did for WrestleMania and be like, should we go or should we save money and go somewhere and get really drunk and watch it from there?
That's always an option.
And it seems like the better one.
We'll see. We'll see when it gets closer. But Trey, yes, the women tag team titles are being defended at Evolution. It is a fatal 4-way. Yes, they are indeed cursed because Liv has gotten injured multiple times with these titles.
I bet she's crushed to be missing Evolution.
Oh, you could see it on her face right when the injury happened. Like, she immediately just shut down and was just so pissed that she was injured.
That sucks, dude.
So, bye, Kaden. Thanks for
Feel better,
stopping
Kaden.
in.
Thanks for coming to say hi. Feel better.
Yeah, so I'm sure Tiffany's pissed. We still don't know what they're going to do with Nikki, if they're going to give her another match, if they're just going to have her in the Battle Royal, which is also happening.
Yeah, okay, that's fun. I love a good Battle Royal.
Yeah, I love a Battle Royal. I wish they were doing the Mae Young Classic again.
Yeah.
But they don't have time to set that up. They literally do not have time to set that up.
No.
But yeah, so Roxanne and Raquel will defend so far against Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair, who are currently a tag team, who I could see winning the tag titles, which is crazy.
Yeah.
And then I'm assuming from Raw, it'll be Natty and Maxine.
Didn't they already spoil it? Like it's like, or someone figured it out. It's like Natty and Maxine, Alexa and Charlotte, Raquel and Roxy, and the Cynthia Erivo meme. I saw what it was. It's like it's from one of the teams from NXT.
Yeah. But what team? What team?
It's
Wildcats.
It's either Soul and Zarya or Fallon and Jasmine. But I think it's Zarya and Cap is also saying Zarya and Soul. It is Zarya and Soul. It's Zarya and Soul.
Huh. How did this get leaked? Well, how?
I don't know, but when it turns out to be correct, I'm gonna be like,
Well, regardless, I think call me crazy. I think we're gonna get new tag team champions.
I hope so.
I don't know, because I don't know if they're gonna keep them on Raquel and Roxanne. I think they should, because the Judgment Day, like, they have all the titles right now. So
which is so crazy. Like the Judgment Day still hasn't broken up. And they've been teasing the breakup for over a year now. And it's like, are they gonna? No. It's just like the entire Judgment Day. It's just like Finn Balor going like this behind everyone's back.
Mm-hmm.
and like making faces and stuff. It's like, oh my god,
He's
just
so
break them up.
petty.
Just break them up. Because does anyone like? Let me ask the chat. Let me ask the audience. Does anyone actually care about the Judgment Day anymore? Do you guys care?
I
Okay,
do.
well, not in the audience, Mary.
Okay.
Because I don't care. Like, I love every single person that's in the Judgment Day right now. JD, like.
Yeah.
But like, I don't care. I don't follow what they're doing. Who cares?
Yeah, and they have the tag titles, they have the IC title, and the other tag titles, which is crazy that they took the titles off of New Day just to give them to Judgment Day.
Yeah. No. Stopped caring after Rhea left. Valid. All valid.
Well, because, at this point, there's no original members anymore. It was Edge, Damian, and Rhea, and then they brought in Finn.
Mhm.
And then it just spiraled, spiraled out of control. And we are where we are now. But
it's a good
I don't know.
transition into Rhea and Io, if you want to talk about that.
Yeah. I don't love that they made it seem like, oh, this is Io's idea that she wants to face the best, so she wants to face Rhea. It's like, girl, we could have given an opportunity to anybody.
Literally anyone else. Like, the fact that this is likely definitely going to main event and Rhea's probably going to get the title back really sucks. It's like, why do you guys keep doing this? Like, we all love Rhea so much, but like, please have her do literally anything else. Because if somebody posted like all of Io's title defenses, or no, the women's world championship defenses in general, like the past 8 or 9 of them, and I counted, and like 7, and correct me if I'm wrong, guys, feel free to fact check, like 7 out of 9 of them, Rhea was involved somehow. She was either the champion or the challenger.
Yeah.
Crazy. Like, the only ones that weren't were like Io versus Liv, and then it was like Io versus someone else, maybe like Mia Yim or something. But I was like, crazy. Like, why is this not speaking volumes to you of, oh hey, maybe we should have Rhea do like something else?
I was so excited that they had her versus Raquel, and now we're just back to putting her in the title picture, and she didn't even have to fight for it. It was just
none of the opportunities she's gotten, she's had to earn, which is so annoying. It's like, why does everyone else have to earn an opportunity? Like, Io had to go through some contenders match or something to face Liv, but Rhea's just like, hey, I kind of want a rematch. And it's like, okay. Not that it's her fault, because it's definitely booking, not her. I'm just talking in, wrestling fake terms. So.
In our standings over on Mission Pro Spotlight have really gone down because Io hasn't had a single match since WrestleMania.
I saw that.
She's killing us. But, I think this is going to be a good match regardless. I think they have good chemistry together. But
I hope Io wins.
I do too, but I just don't know. Because I want to see Io versus Asuka. I want to see her versus, I don't know, even or Bailey or even Lyra. Like, I don't know, something. But
literally anyone.
I think we're having Becky defend the IC championship against Bailey and Lyra. So that should hopefully be good. I think Lyra and Bailey will make it good.
But let's be real here. Becky and Lyra are really great together in the ring.
Yes,
like, they are really, really good. Like, Becky, I'm not saying Becky makes Lyra look like a star, even though she does, because Lyra just does that on her own. She's a much better wrestler. But I don't know. I just feel like, going back to Rhea and Io, I feel like if Io loses the title, that's 2 awful main roster title reigns, and she just does not deserve that.
Yeah, I was like looking back through our graphics like on Canva, and one of them was like, oh, has Io's title reign been good enough? And I was like, damn, I could literally post this again.
Like, what was, in your opinion, let me ask you, what was, in your opinion, the last good women's world, not even like just the women's world title, what was the last decent / good women's championship reign on the main roster? And chat, you can answer. Please answer this too. I want to know what you guys think.
I'm trying to think over the last few years, because like even like Rhea's wasn't that good.
I could give you mine while you're thinking.
I mean, I'm sure yours is Bianca.
Well, so I have like two answers.
Okay.
Because one of them is like was a short reign, but I'm going to say Bianca's reign as Raw Women's Champion because she defended the hell out of it, had some banger matches. But my more recent answer was Becky's reign as Women's World Champion because it was only like 40 days or something. But Girly held it down, and Girly was defending and had some fun matches and defended against women that would probably never again get a title shot. So,
yeah, you're not wrong.
I'm going to say Becky Lynch in those 40-something days.
I liked Roxanne's for the NXT title. I thought hers was good. Well, sorry, I'm just saying.
But yeah, Roxanne's NXT women's title reign was not the best women's NXT title reign of all time, but I'd say it was maybe like number 2 or number 3.
It was pretty good.
I'd
probably say like 3 or 4 because obviously we have Mandy's, we have Asuka's,
Roxanne's. Well, I love my girl down. Where is she? You guys know I love my girl down.
You still haven't framed that?
The frames are over there. I just bought them. But Roxanne's reign wipes hers out of the water. It really does. In terms of match quality, yeah.
Yeah. I'm like trying to think was Nia's very good? I mean, like not
I didn't hate it.
I didn't hate it either.
It had some fun moments because Nia is very like exaggerated. So she was like, anytime I'm going to get some TV time, like I'm gonna make the most of it. And we had some fun like promo battles, and she would just go crazy on the mic, and it was fun. And some of the matches were actually really good. So that was good, but I definitely wouldn't I don't think it was very memorable. That's what
and then I was gonna bring up like Chelsea Green. I mean, she didn't have like great title defenses, but she made that character though. She made the women's US title. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Speaking of, I don't think Julia's gonna have a match at Evolution.
That would be
I don't think she's gonna, because we have the NXT Women's Championship.
Right, that's going to be JC Jane versus Jordan Grace, I believe.
Yes.
Banger, incoming banger. Not Jonathan being drunk in the chat.
But the winner of that match is going to face Masha Slamovich, and it's going to be title for title.
That's awesome.
I don't like it. I don't like double champ situations. I just don't like it.
Mercedes Moné. Like triple 1,000 champ.
By the way, speaking of, someone was like in our comments being like, oh, but nobody cared when I think it was oh God, who was it? One of the guys on AEW that he like had a bunch of belts, and they're like, you guys didn't care about that. And I'm like, that's because I didn't see it. Because he would have gotten these hands too.
It wasn't Moxley.
Oh God. Was it Hangman Adam Page, maybe?
No. He's only held like one title.
Then I don't know who it was.
Oh, are you talking about? Well, Matt Cardona is like in the Indies though. So
no, they were saying someone from AEW. I don't remember who it was though.
Oh,
Kenny Omega.
Kenny, yeah.
See, I get those two mixed up all the time. Kenny Omega and Hangman Adam Page.
Crazy, but fair enough, I guess, because they feud all the time.
I mean, also I couldn't pick them out of a lineup, so maybe that's why.
Insane. No, but I feel like that's kind of different because I feel like Kenny only held like 3 belts at once.
But still, that's too
that's
many.
A lot, yeah.
But anyway,
I think Mandy is the best NXT Women's Champion I've ever seen. Crazy comment right there.
Mary's blonde hair with curls and says same person. You know what? Just saying.
Valid.
Anyway, as I was saying, so we have the NXT Women's Championship. We have Rhea versus Io. The Women's Battle Royal, the tag team match.
Yep. Tiff and Trish.
That's already 5. If anything, there's going to be like maybe one more match.
I think they should add like 2 more. Naomi and Jade.
So we have 7 matches so far. Okay, that's a good card.
Maybe throw in a little one more, just for fun.
Yeah, I don't know. That's crazy. We already have 7 matches.
I that's a lot. I feel like most WWE PLEs are like 5 matches now.
Yeah, they're like 5-ish.
Yeah. Money in the Bank was like
Maybe
4, right? But to be fair, the ladder matches are pretty long.
Yeah. Maybe Julia will defend on Saturday Night Main Event. I don't know.
That'd
They
be fun.
maybe have one women's match on that card. And I saw it in the comments a couple times, but people think that Stephanie Vaquer is the potential winner of the Royal Rumble. Like they see her.
Oh, the Royal Rumble?
I mean the Battle Royal. Sorry.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Which it makes sense. It does.
I'm down for that. I love Miss Vaquer.
Me too. She's really good. She's stunning. She's gotten better on the mic. Like
Stephanie Vaquer really brings out my bisexuality. Honestly. I'm like, okay. I see, like, I want to be mad at the men for being like, oh, I love her seeing her do that move, and it's like, oh, that's so disgusting. Rewatch.
You're like,
rewatch.
we need to do like a segment where we play a Kiss, Marry, Kill, and we'll do that with you.
Yeah,
and I'll put men and women. Oh yeah, I forgot that Stephanie's with Miles Bourne.
Period.
Like, good for him.
Did you see that Carmelo Hayes and Kalani Jordan are engaged? Let's go.
Oh my gosh, they looked so cute. They're literally like such a beautiful couple. Like I was so excited when I saw
literally saw the instant. Oh my god, so cute. Congrats.
I know. Congrats to Carmelo Hayes and Kehlani Jordan.
I honestly feel like they haven't been together that long. Well, I mean, we don't know exactly, but like maybe they were like together longer before they went like public. I don't know. They're so cute though. Like they're so adorable.
It's been well over a year. Like
That's true.
Probably been like 2 years, maybe. I don't know, but
time flies, I guess, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, Jonathan has a suggestion for us.
Oh, okay. Go ahead. Kiss, Marry, Kill. Stephanie, LA Knight, and Toni Storm.
I love that LA Knight was thrown in this, and I know exactly why LA Knight was thrown in this story. I'm not ready to tell the show. Man.
Tough choices.
That's really hard. All right, chat. Do it with us.
Yeah, put your answers in the chat.
I'm gonna marry Toni Storm.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to kiss Stephanie and kill LA Knight. They're both so.
Dang.
They're both so beautiful. My God. You know, and I'm gonna do it out of respect because LA Knight has a girlfriend, and I'm a girl's girl. So.
Okay, and both those girls. Well, actually, I don't know if Toni Storm has a significant other.
Yeah, she does.
But...
Juice Robinson.
Who's that?
He's in AEW, I think.
Oh,
right?
Okay.
Guys, I don't know. He's a cool dude.
Well, but speaking of LA Knight, he's gonna have a match against Seth Rollins at Saturday Night Main Event.
He is?
Yes, he is.
I should really watch this show. That's cool. I'm down for that. What is it for? Just shits and gigs, or?
Yeah, just for beef's sake.
Period. Love
that. Nas would like an answer to Bianca, Liv Morgan, and Rhea Ripley. I love that we're just playing this game now. Love that for us.
We should do an episode of just this. Marry Bianca.
Okay.
Marry Bianca. This is a no-win situation. If I say kill Rhea, her fans are going to be on my ass more than they already are.
Yeah.
But let's either kiss or I don't know. I feel like Rhea would be a better kisser, so I'm gonna go kiss Rhea. And I'm sorry, Liv. So I'm just
dang.
You know, but we gotta protect Ms. Belair at all costs.
Salt to the wound. Liv's already injured, and now she's not good enough to.
At least she wouldn't be injured anymore.
Oh my gosh.
That's dark.
I'm dead.
So is she. Can we clip that?
Yep. That's going in the clips. Jonathan, clip it.
I'm dead.
But we should have an episode where we do like a segment of just that, and like we can get you guys to submit them to us on Instagram, and then like we can come up with some for each other. I think that would be a good time. Just be spilling so much tea.
Oh man, I see you guys dropping some other ones. We'll do them at the end of the episode. How about that?
We kind of mentioned it briefly, and I just want to like go back to it really quick. The title versus title for NXT and TNA. I talked to Jonathan about it, and he's like, well, like because Trick Williams has the TNA title, so
Yeah, I forgot about that.
possibly Masha will win both titles, and then kind of like reciprocity.
Yeah, but it's like, I don't know, if Jordan Grace wins the NXT title, which I kind of feel
Yeah.
like is possible, which
Yeah, for sure.
kind of sucks. I want JC to retain. Then it's gonna be Jordan and Masha again, and they've
And she's already beaten
faced.
her.
Yes. So that's why I'm like, I feel like JC winning at Evolution and then facing Masha would kind of be better.
Mm-hmm.
Because that way, like, JC gets a big win under her belt against Jordan, even if it's like with,
Shenanigans.
interference. Yes.
Yeah.
And then maybe loses to Masha in that way. It's like, okay, well, whatever. But I don't know. I don't really want to. I love Jordan Grace, but it's just like, does she really need to be the champion of the developmental division?
I mean, I think that's the next logical step. They had Julia, then they had Stephanie, and now it's Jordan's turn. Like,
yeah. But I also feel bad in a sense for all the other girls who have been there, and all these girls are just coming in and immediately getting the title, even if it's like for 40 something days, like Julia and Stephanie. It's like, yeah, well, what about like, Fallon Henley hasn't had like an NXT women's title match in forever. Jasmine Nix has like never had one. Thea Hale, like, what about these girls that have been here? I don't know. Random side note.
Yeah, and then Sol Ruka is still the North American champion, right?
We love that for her.
Yeah. So, and let me know, guys, if she's gonna have a match at Great American Bash. I'm assuming so, but I don't know.
Oh, Sol? Yeah, I think she is. Do we know the card for that? Hold on. Great.
I think some of the matches have already been announced. I don't know if all of them have. Oh wait, I think Blake Monroe and Jordan are gonna tag against somebody.
Isn't it against Sol and Zarya?
Oh, possibly, yeah.
Okay, here we go. No, okay, here's the so it's Jordan Grace and Blake Monroe versus JC Jane and Fallon Henley. And then Sol Ruka is facing Izzy Dame for the NXT Women's North American Championship. That's fun. I like Izzy getting a title shot.
Her TikToks make me laugh so bad because it's just like all brawn.
Yeah. Just like, brawn.
Well, the one where it's like they're out at dinner and then they're like, "Oh, how much is the bill?" And he's like, "Oh, $300." And she's like, "Oh, that's not bad." And he's just like,
"That's Steiner money, though. He better be paying for dinner. I'm so sorry."
Shoot, right? He can afford it. He'll get some money from Uncle Paul Heyman.
Yeah, I mean, he's in Seth Rollins' faction now. He can afford it.
Yeah. Did you see that video of the lady who was like, "Hold on, Braun Breaker has a girlfriend and she lets him leave the house with all that tanner on"?
Facts.
I'm like,
he really, like, the WWE superstars, like, it's getting worse. The spray tan, the lip filler, like, I get that you guys are on TV all the time, but chill.
Hey, but some of your faves are the ones who are doing it.
Who?
Blake Monroe, you're gonna tell me those aren't fillers? Mandy Rose, you're gonna tell me she doesn't have stuff going on?
Mandy is okay. Yeah, the tan is pretty wild. But Mariah's, Blake's,
yeah.
I feel like her lip filler isn't as bad as like Tiffany Stratton.
Tiffany's looks better when she has no makeup on. Like, it doesn't look as crazy. So
I guess I don't know.
I think so, but
she's still beautiful though. We're not saying.
And
she's
then
not.
The veneers are going crazy.
Oh, Roman Reigns, dude.
Cody's. Yeah.
Roman will take every opportunity to let y'all know that he's got those white teeth.
And listen, we're not saying we're perfect because we, don't have stuff going on. We're just saying they don't need it. And if they want it, fine. But like, if they're doing it because they think it'll get them ahead in their career, that's where I have a problem. Because they shouldn't have to do that, you know? They should, like Natty getting her boobs done, and Nikki getting her boobs done, and Charlotte getting her boobs done, and filler, and facelift, and, you know,
That's a
it's
lot.
like,
I love this random person that we've never seen just come in and say, "Go Birds!"
hey, go Birds!
Go Birds, man! Yeah, let's go.
But I'm just saying, like, if they are, you know, if it's for insecurities, like they think it'll help their career and like they feel like they have to be that way, that's what makes me sad. But
I hope it's not that, and they're just like, I have money and I just want to do it. I'd be like, period.
Yeah. If that's the reason, then fine. Then fine.
Why not? Sure.
Or like if they had, like, you know, how they've gotten their nose broken and then they have to, you know, get surgery to get it fixed. Like that's different.
That's that's different. Yeah.
Yeah. But anyway, yeah. So there's a lot of wrestling this weekend. And
Get the margs ready.
We're still tired. We can't keep up, guys. The wrestling fatigue is still there.
I feel like every time there's like so many shows, like wrestling shows on the weekend, I'm like, oh my God, I'm going to watch all of them. And then I just get drunk with my friends and don't watch any of them. I feel like that's probably going to happen this weekend. But I'll try and make some content.
See, and but this weekend is so busy for me. I'm seeing, if anyone watches The Basement Yard with Joe and Frank, we're seeing their show on Friday in San Diego. And then I'm seeing Blackpink at SoFi on Saturday.
Crazy, because have you seen the videos of them performing? Like, they do not look like they want to be there.
Oh no.
And it's also really weird seeing them all together again. I don't know why. Like, it shouldn't
because they've been like doing individual music.
And I'm like, oh my God, Jenny and Lisa are performing together. Like, what? It's crazy. But I'm jealous. I do love Blackpink.
But yeah, and then Evolution is obviously on Sunday, so
definitely will be watching that. We're not doing Evolution predictions, KTG, just because we feel like there's still some matches that haven't been announced. But I mean, if we could do like a quick rundown, I guess.
Well, but like, and we don't know who's going to be in the battle royal. Like, it's there's just a lot. We don't know the other tag teams that are going to be in the match. You know.
Well, let's just do Tiff and Trish and Ia and Rio. And Rio.
Oh, Ia. Yep, Ia and Rio. Rio de Janeiro.
It's been a long week, guys. It's been a long week. Io and Rhea. I'm gonna say Tiffany's retaining, and I unfortunately think Rhea is gonna take the title back.
See, but this is no fun because I have the same prediction. Let's do Becky, Bayley, and Lyra.
Prayers that it's Lyra, please. Oh,
I was gonna say prayers that it's Bayley.
Yeah,
my girl Bayley, the role model.
Give Lyra her damn title back.
But for why?
Because she was a good champion. And why does the main why does 2 of the 4 horsewomen need a mid-card title that's meant for mid-card or women?
But she was only a good champion when she was facing Becky. Before
that's not true.
But what other matches were before that?
Lyra or Dakota?
Okay. I'm waiting.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But that's not, Becky's the GOAT. That's booking sucks.
Yeah, I'm not saying it's right or wrong. I'm just saying they weren't booking her to have matches and feuds until Becky.
It's also really annoying that they had her face Becky like 3 times because she beat Becky twice, and then Becky's like, you can't beat me. It's like, girl, she's beaten you 3 times, clean as a whistle. Give it up.
Yeah. And the fact that like Becky's only comebacks were like, oh, your fiance's ugly. Like, that was her only comeback.
Crazy thing to say, because also like if you look at Peyton, he's not ugly.
That day at
they did that on purpose.
I'm just saying.
They did that on purpose.
He looked like he worked at Geek Squad at Best Buy. I'm just saying.
Jesus Christ. But I don't know. I'm like not looking forward to Mommy's back on top and the title I never lost is mine. It's like, oh.
Well, if for some reason Tiffany loses the title I'm sorry, I'm transitioning. If Tiffany loses the title to Trish and then Naomi cashes in, I won't be mad, to be honest, because it gives
No.
Trish technically another title reign, and then Naomi cashes in. That'd be fire. But if she cashes in at SummerSlam to screw over Jade, love that too.
Also, yeah, definitely love that.
And as much as like, you know, I was kind of complaining about like Jade winning Queen of the Ring, she'd be looking good with that crown. That's all I gotta say.
She really does. She does. Oh my god.
But hopefully Bianca will be back for Evolution. And I don't know if they're gonna give Nikki a storyline or if she's just gonna be in the Battle Royal.
Yeah, they really gave up on that.
Well, because it was with Liv.
I know. It sucks. I feel bad.
Yeah. But please, guys, make sure that you watch Evolution on Sunday. Make sure you're tweeting about it, posting on Instagram. Like, we got to show that women's wrestling matters and that people care.
Hashtag women's wrestling matters.
Period. And if you haven't already, make sure you guys like this video, leave a comment, your predictions of Evolution. Yep, like the live chat. Subscribe if you haven't already. Follow us on Instagram, TikTok, all that good stuff. Maddie, you ready to get out of here?
Yeah, and thank God Logan Paul's not going to be at Evolution. Holy crap.
Bro, where is he? Like,
Who cares? Who cares?
You're right. But also, let's praise that there was no me getting kicked off today.
Yay! It was a good episode, guys. Yay!
Oh, take us out, girl.
Yeah, Logan Paul's trash. And watch Evolution. Hashtag women's wrestling matters. Period.
Bye,
Love
guys. See you next week.